What jigging techniques work in strong current and wind? Imagine trying to fish in a river with a powerful flow or battling gusts that push your boat around. It can be tough, but with the right jigging methods, you can still land some great fish. When the water moves fast and the wind blows hard, your usual jigging style needs a few tweaks. First, understanding how current and wind affect your jig is key. The current pulls your bait along with the water, while the wind mainly impacts the surface. This means your jig will drift faster and in different directions than in calm water. To keep control, you want to position your boat carefully. Using a large sea anchor can slow your drift and help you stay in the strike zone longer. Position your boat so you can cast into the current or with the wind, depending on where the fish are holding. When casting, aim up current so your jig hits the bottom and then work it back toward the boat. Keep your line tight at all times to feel bites and control the jig's movement. Slack line makes it harder to detect strikes and set the hook properly. When working your jig, use short, controlled sweeps instead of big hops. Let the jig settle on the bottom, then gently sweep the rod to one side, mimicking a natural movement. In strong current, you might need to work harder to keep contact with the bottom. Periodically, open your bail and let the jig hit bottom again, then repeat. This helps maintain bottom contact and triggers strikes. The jig will naturally move with the current once you start working it, so adjust your rhythm to keep it near the bottom. Small pops and short drags work well, especially if you allow the jig to settle between movements. For equipment, choose a rod with good backbone, like a medium or medium-heavy rod, to feel light taps and control the jig. Braided line is best because it offers better control and sensitivity. Use heavier jigs that can reach the bottom despite the current, but not so heavy that you lose feel for bites. When fishing in high current, slow-pitch jigging becomes more challenging but still effective. You need to work the jig with more effort, adjusting your timing to match the water speed. Washing a jig in the current is a good technique because it allows the jig to naturally follow the water flow, making it easier to feel strikes and stay in contact with the bottom. This method is especially useful when working around structure or deep drops. Remember, in these conditions, your success depends on active boat management, tight line control, and adapting your jigging rhythm. By working with the forces instead of fighting them, you can keep your bait near the fish and increase your chances of a good catch.